The members themselves in about 2016 or 17 got together and wrote to the then committees that they wanted fairness, they wanted transparency, they wanted to know all the details. It's the members' money, it's the members' club. It is the members and it is the directors who are going to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs that all is not well in the governing of the club and you need to just do an inspection. It's very simple. I'm not part of the corrupt faction. I refuse to have my voice go down. I was sitting in the board. I was targeted by the then president, Prashant Shukul. He has a team of people who are known for corruption. These are the people who are the elite of the club. They are the people that they are untouchable. They are the people who can do anything they want. I was suspended and then my membership was terminated from the board.
Ma'am, my first question to you. The center has ordered the Delhi Gymkhana Club to vacate its 27.3-acre Lutyens Delhi premises by June 5, citing urgent need for defense infrastructure and public project. What is your response on this particular issue? How do you see this?
Okay, thank you for having me on the show. First of all, I'd like to mention that I've been a member and a board member of the Delhi Gymkhana Club from the period 2014 to 17. So I've been part of the committee, the governing committee. And therefore, it is my club. I have served the club. I would want to serve the club in future also. So I wouldn't want any eviction to take place or any relocation to take place. It is my club and I do love it. I have enjoyed my time there. I want to serve the club. That is one point. At the same time, we cannot always doubt the intentions of the government. If there are some security concerns or whatever, which cannot be made public right now, so be it. What I would really want is for the club members to put forward their petitions, to get the best defense, to try to save our club, and let the due process happen, and let in all fairness, these cases be decided. As a member, I would want my club to be saved at any cost.
Hmm. Ma'am, do you think that this eviction is linked to the corruption allegation you raised earlier also regarding so many corruption things?
Well, the corruption allegations are in the public domain. It's
Yeah.
nothing new that I'm pointing out. The
Hmm.
members themselves in about 2016 or 17 got together and wrote to the then committees that they wanted fairness, they wanted transparency, they wanted to know all the details. It's the members' money, it's the members' club. A few people in the committee cannot drive it arbitrarily. So when they were not getting any replies or anything like that, then the faction who felt that it was their duty, everybody is calling everyone whistleblower. There's no whistleblower here. It is the members and it is the directors who are going to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs that all is not well in the governing of the club and you need to just do an inspection. It's very simple, right? Okay, so
Right.
the members have gone to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs versus it was the government of India versus the Delhi Gymkhana Club. That case is in the open domain, and it is why the government won the case in NCLT and LAT, and that is why you have an appointed committee by the MCA sitting in the club for the last 4 years. Correct? So, as far as the corruption goes, there are charges in that charge sheet or order, whatever you want to call it. They are in the public domain. You can read them from there. And as far as me being a board member, because I'm not part of the corrupt faction, I refuse to have my voice go down. I was sitting in the board. I was targeted by the then president, Prashant Shukul. He has a team of people who are known for corruption. They have institutionalized corruption. They have scant regard for the law. They couldn't care less. They feel they're absolutely untouchables. So I want to make it very clear. These are the people who are the elite of the club. They are the people that they are untouchable. They are the people who can do anything they want. I was suspended and then my membership was terminated from the board without due process, without show cause notice, without anything. That is the extent to which the president of the club can take matters into his hand. Till date, I've not seen the board resolution that could suspend me or that could terminate me. I wonder which committee would have endorsed this. So these are things that need to be questioned as to how they can have audacity to treat a woman in the board like that. And before I was harassed, tortured, and you can say absolutely mentally sidelined. They didn't even have a POSCO committee or a committee on harassment or sexual harassment for women. Can you believe that? Gymkhana Club Private Limited. That is the extent of which there is corruption, breaking of the rule of law, scant regard for women, and absolute harassment and torture to board members. You can imagine what must be having to the common employee women out there.
Right. Ma'am, you have alleged around rupees 50 crore fraud and elite mafia ecosystem at Delhi Gymkhana Club. It's a, very, big charges have whatever you have made. So it's not a small amount. Can you please explain about this specific any documents and something if you can?
Well, you can see the charge sheet or
Yeah.
the charges that the government of India has made against the club, whether it is irregularities in the membership or the deposits they have collected, or how the contracts have been giving, how the budgets have gone up for repair and renovation. All of that is in the public domain because forensic audits have happened. They are called Mazar, KPMG, Baker Tilly. They're all there. Reports, you can have them, you can access them. So it is not for me to say about corruption or irregularities. These are documented charges by which the government is sitting there. The members have complained to the government and the government has taken cognizance. They have won the case in NCLT, NCLAT, and that is why the government is sitting there for 4 years. So it's
Yeah.
not for me to substantiate any corruption. I can only talk about what has happened to me. The audacity of a president with no authority to do an illegal, immoral, and complete harassment to a board member and to sideline them. The other part is that once the government committee came in, I have with folded hands gone to the president there, Mr. Malay Sinha, Ashish Verma, the secretary, and others, the legal chair also, that look, I have been unfairly targeted. My membership is above board, and I have been sitting outside for 9 years now. But do you think this they have taken any cognizance? They have not taken any cognizance. Well, I am in the court fighting my battle alone for the last 9 years. The members have not come to my rescue. Now everybody is running helter and skelter to save the club. They could not rise up to the occasion to save a woman's honor.
So do you think you will get any relief because as you and have you challenged legally or in this particular issue?
Yes, I have challenged my suspension
Yeah.
and termination as board member and member
Mm.
in the Delhi High Court. It has been 9 years. I have not got any interim relief or any stay or anything like that. There is a conflict of interest, so many judges have recused also. But the fact of the matter is that I have been to Chanakyapuri police station. I have been to the economic offences wing. I have been to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. I have been to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs officials sitting in the committee of the club, and I have told them that based on me as a director and signing a letter to the serious fraud investigation along with other members, based on that, the government has won the case and the government is sitting in the club. And I need to be protected. I need to be protected as a witness. So none of that has happened. So you can see the system, how it fails women who are trying to be in boardrooms and who are trying to break the glass ceilings. So if you don't call this corruption, it's not only financial corruption. Corruption is when you have no regard for the law, when you can silence a voice, when you can terminate or destroy people, when you can leave them alone to fight their cases mentally, emotionally, physically. That is also corruption. That is
Ma'am,
abuse of power.
yeah, sorry. Ma'am, as you saying that you tried a lot to get justice, do you think in future you will get justice regarding these particular issues, whatever you are going through?
And as a citizen of India, I
Yeah.
believe in our constitution. I believe in the judicial system. Yes, I've had a lot of setbacks and I've had a lot of delays with recusals and other things. In 9 years, I've not got any interim relief. 9 years, I've not got any stay or anything like that. Today, when the court, that's why I say elite club is now. When the elite club gets a notice on 22nd and today they get some sort of relief for 6 weeks, I have not seen that. So basically, it's all about an elite club getting some sort of a relief. But as a woman, as a senior citizen, as a widow, as a person from a simple, humble army family, my justice is definitely delayed in technicalities and procedural delays because no one is looking at the corruption of Gymkhana Club. 100 cases are there. Why have they not been fast tracked? Why have they not been given to one set of judges or whatever the legal system wants, whatever they decide? And they could be decided on fast track. People are suffering. Employees have filed cases also against the thing. So I believe in the system. I know that I will get justice. I know that I will get my compensation. It may not compensate me for the pleasure I would have had in being a member and in serving the club and enjoying with my family and friends. That time cannot come back. But yes, definitely I will get justice of being reinstated and getting my compensation. I will see to it that happens.
Yeah, ma'am, let's talk about the employees, those who are working in the Delhi Gymkhana Club, around 500, 600 100 employees working over there. They are very much concerned about their future, their family things, how they will survive. What do you think about that, all employees, those who are
Well, I
suffering?
have seen a lot of arbitrariness in sacking employees who are not loyal to the corrupt people before. It's not happening the first time that the employees are getting. It's a case of convenience. When an employee does not go along with your corruption and all, then you are laying them off. There are cases of employees who have filed cases also for this. But now suddenly they are very concerned about the employees. All the employees are my brothers and sisters, as I've been a board member. I would want the best for them. As I said earlier, I don't want any eviction. It is my club. I want to go there as soon as possible. And definitely, we're going to fight for the employees because this section of society needs to be protected. I mean, if they're serving us, they need to be protected first. There is no club without employees. How can you have a club without employees? So, we will take up their rights. We will champion their rights. We will ensure that they are protected. And I'm sure the government will have empathy towards these people as it has always been poor pro sabka saath, sabka vikas, sabka saath will come into play here. Why will they axe 500 employees? Nobody will do it.
Sure.
I have
Ma'am,
I have
yeah.
full faith in the government for that.
Yeah. Ma'am, today the Delhi High Court has refused interim relief to the DGC members fighting the eviction. What does this mean for you? Fight as you raise the boys, this particular issue.
Well, I'm not anyone to comment on the legal system.
Yeah.
The legal system is taking due process and following the law. And if they have given them 8 weeks to come back to file the reply, there is no forced eviction on 5th of June. They were given them 8 weeks to file their replies. And that's enough time for the legal eagles to do that because up until now, they have stalled inspections. All these members, in the 100-year-old club, they've installed the inspections of the government. They have got away with all of this corruption, mismanagement, everything. So surely they can manage in the case now also. What is the problem? I feel they can manage it. They can manage this eviction because they are quite champions at managing everything. So they'll be able to manage it. And I'm very hopeful that they'll manage it.
You want to give any message to the, government, anything regarding this particular issue? Because all are very emotionally also attached with this particular club. You all are very old members. So what
Yes.
do you want to say about this?
See, my message is that it is good that the old institutions have perpetual lease. That's how clubs and other institutions, libraries, etc., can exist. There need to be a very strict watch on them. Just because we call them so-called elite, right? They are not untouchables, correct? There are many ordinary people there who have got things, but the people who have nepotism, who have, I don't know how many memberships in one house, the people who have money, who are, I don't know, the words like Lutyens gang or Khan Market gang, etc., being used by the media only, those sort of people, they need to be checked. How is there misappropriation? How are funds being, what are the auditors doing? How memberships have been given? How deposits have been collected? Who is auditing their accounts? If the government and the Companies Act cannot crack down on these people, this sort of thing is going to keep on happening. And if this keep on happening, and then there is some sort of management or arrangement going on internally for so many decades, then this day has to come, no? This day will come because now the corruption charges that the government itself has made on the club, it cannot wish them away. It can't say now, okay, go back and function your club from somewhere else. They will have to deal with it. They will have to deal with it. So this day should not have come about at all. Proper inspections, proper audit, proper things should be done for institutions. No one is happy. No one is happy for these institutions to go away. We board members are not happy. Ordinary members are not happy. Eviction is not a good word. It's like being evicted from your home. So no matter what mental, physical, and hardship I have faced and what torture I have done, it is by a certain section of the people. Those who are manipulating the funds, those who are manipulating memberships, those who are manipulating the law, those who are manipulating and everything. So one Prashant Shukul and his team of 9 people, they have destroyed the club and they have to face this day. Now they should use all of their means, they should use all of their legal prowess, they should do all of this to save the club. That would be something very nice. And we will all be a happy family once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thanks for your time.